welcome guys to this video on market structure. Now, market structure is the ultimate price action strategy that you can use with forex, stocks, gold, oil, etc. Now, let us go into details into breaking down market structure. Why is it important and how can we really take advantage of it? So this will be our key home takeaways. So we're going to discuss the basically define market structure, the nature of price action, market conditions, and how to trade market structure. Right. So have you ever took a trade and it hit stop loss and then move your direction, or bought or sold and the market continues the other way? If you've been a trader for some time, I'm very sure that the answer here will be yes. Well, you might realize that reason being was at some point you didn't understand what is market structure and why we use market structure in the market. So now market structure, as a simple definition, is just the nature and the rhythm of price action and how the market moves. When traders are in sync with the market movement, they'll be able to take advantage of this market because they understand where they are with the market and what strategy they're supposed to apply there. Let's look at the main reasons we look at market structure. So number one is to identify market phases. Understand who is in control between the buyers and the sellers, and most important of all, apply the right strategy at the right market condition. Because truth be told, you're not going to trade all markets the same way. You also get those swift entries and exits with a low risk and high reward setup or a-grade setup if you may. Now let's look at this graphical in terms of the nature and market condition. The nature, like we said before, is how the market moves. But the market moves in two phases. So the first phase is the impulsive phase. The second one is a corrective phase, which is counter to the main trend, and then a continuation to the upside. Vice versa, on a downtrend, we have an impulse correction, another impulse, or you may call it a continuation if you may. So these two phases normally forms chart patterns, which will be a topic for another day. And then we have market conditions. So price action presents different market conditions at different phases of the chart. So the job of every trader is to figure out what phase are we in and the right execution method. Like we've alluded to before, that you won't trade all market conditions the same way. For instance, trending markets, when the market is going down or up, it's either when it's going down, you're looking for selling opportunities, when it's going up, you're looking for buying opportunities. And a range is traded differently. You buy the lows and then you sell the highs, basically. And choppy market as well. Choppy markets, normally we wait for the breakout of the choppy market. So one may ask, what's the difference between a ranging and a choppy market? If you look at it, the choppy market is a very small range, for instance, 0 to 30 pips, while the ranging market has 0 to 120 pips. So it's worth risking your money on a ranging market compared to a choppy market, right? Now, let us look at how to trade structure. So we have two markets here, our trending markets, a bullish market and a bearish market. So for the bullish market, we'll buy the dips. I'm sure most of you know this by now. We buy low and sell high. So we buy the dips at higher lows at a bargain, so the price is cheaper. So these are our higher lows. So we buy here. And then when we break out this is the natural structure of an uptrend. Now, when we break the structure, we'll form a new low. And then the new structure low, that's where we're going to sell, right? And vice versa with a bearish market. So it forms lower lows and lower highs. Now, when we break this natural structure, which is right here, and make a new structure high, we then wait for a new structure low, which most of the time will be in form of the chart patterns or be in line with the previous supply or demand. So on. Now, when you go on your chart, whether you're forward testing or back testing, so and you realize that things don't go your way, do not overthink this, guys. You just cut your losses. It is that simple. Now, I'd say let us look at the chart a little bit because it's very important that whatever we have on theory does apply to, on the actual chart. If we look at this, we're probably going to start here. So we have the trend moving in this manner, forming lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. There's another local lower high there and another lower low. And then we get to this stage. When we get to this stage, you realize that the most recent lower high was at this point, and we just broke it. And we have a new structure high there, new structure high, and a new structure high. And we are going to wait for a new structure low, which is down here. So that new structure low is where our buy entry is supposed to be. I hope this is you understand this, guys, and it is as simple as it is on the chart, basically. So this is our new structure low. So it's either you buy right here, or you buy at just when this can be closed above this break or this breaker line. So you move the market move up with you. So probably this would have been a very nice setup, very nice setup. I think probably would give us like a 1:5 risk-reward ratio, targeting this previous supply area stop loss there. Look at that, 1:9, 526 pips to the upside. That would have been a good trade. So now let us look at a selling scenario, so to speak. We have an example on the euro dollar. So let us check that out now. Same thing. You just flip the concept, and then there you have it. So now we're looking for the market that is broken to the downside, so to speak. So once again, we'll come over here, market's going up, lower, higher high, higher low, form a higher high there, higher low here, higher low, then higher high, and then when we get here, you realize that we've broken structure at this point right here, the previous higher low. Right. So when that happens, we wait for the market to come back up. This would have been probably a first entry for this one. I would prefer to use this one because it goes back to test the previous supply area to confirm that we've broken the trend. That's a new structure high, new structure low is here. And there we go. And then boom, at that pin bar, that has been your sign that the market is going to push down right now. So any candlestick that opens below the red line, that opens and closes below the red line would have been your entry. At nice 1:3.7 trade setup there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of market structure. Now, if you are new to this channel, please do like, comment, subscribe, share with friends, and if you did find any value or had a takeaway thought, we would really like to hear from you down in the comment section below. And if you didn't really like this video, you can unlike it twice just to make sure. Right. We have our channels there. We have a YouTube channel, Wall Street Institute and Company. Please go subscribe. I've already said that. Also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. On Instagram is Wall Street Institute.co, and on Facebook it's Trade for a Living. Now that's it, guys. Have a very profitable trading week. And if you want to ask any question at all, doesn't matter if you are part of the VIP group or you just joining us for the first time. We welcome you with very warm hands and would like to work with you.